I think starting as a Bitcoin donor is definitely the first step, but unless you're like you're the sugar daddy of the church and you're the main funder of the building project, it's just a drop in the bucket. But I think you can still be more compelling. You can initiate it. You can set up that Bitcoin account donation with a $5,000. Like it should be meaningful. Like make it worth the effort. So give them a few thousand. They set up the Bitcoin account with River or Strike or something. They do the work, and then it's going to sit there until you actually say, "Let this be the last expense to open the building." Okay, that's your donor's request. Churches honor donors' requests. I want this Bitcoin to be spent right before we open the doors. And then you can start talking to others. Then you can build the campaign for, hey guys, let's put 3% of this money into into Bitcoin. Here's what this would do. Here's and I mean, and you get some of our friends, right, that are sophisticated investors that are respected. Say, hey, we'll do a phone call. Don't have to listen to me. The prophet's never welcome in his hometown. So like he's just the wacko. He's crazy. He's the Bitcoiner. Yeah, we all get it, but we like him, right? But we can bring in some connections from some like well-respected companies that are Christians and Bitcoiners who will sit down and say, "Hey, here's the math," and like I'd had a crazy conversation that was so surprising recently with an older gentleman who like a has authority to allocate money for a Christian organization and is not willing to risk the organization's assets with Bitcoin and has a number of questions around it and is just not going to go there. Um, but I just found out that he has his own allocation to Bitcoin. And it's like, and it was really surprising. But I think that is that difference. Like you might find elders and finance
Yep.
committee members that are like, you know what? You're right, Ryan. I'm gonna buy some Bitcoin. I'm gonna put some of my retirement in this. But oh, the church's money, that feels like that's like an extra level of, oh, that's God's money. What if I'm wrong? And I think that's a good instinct, but it's still
Wrongly applied.
it's wrongly
Well,
applied, and
that's
you're being naive about the debasement. Because if you
yeah.
know the debasement is a given, then you have to say it's bad stewardship to lose 36% because you only gained 4%.